Wait, are we talking about Google here?
No, and that's exactly why the owners who move on this in July will look like geniuses by September. There's one number in this rollout that changes everything for a small business, and I'll give it to you at the end.
Okay, so I know you've been telling business owners for a year that Google Ads is getting more expensive. And I know you've been saying Meta ads keep getting harder to target. And most of the owners I talk to are watching cost per lead go up, month after month. Is that connected to this?
It's all connected. Here's the picture, and I want you to sit with this for a second.
Maybe you looked at your Google Ads report last week, and the same keyword that used to cost $7 now costs $18. Maybe your Meta CPM has doubled since Christmas. Maybe you're staring at a marketing spreadsheet at 11 at night, wondering how you're going to hit your number this quarter.
That's what's happening across the country right now. Home services, med spas, dental, fitness, legal, B2B software, financial advisors, roofers. Every single one of them is watching acquisition costs eat their margin.
Right. More spend on channels that are actively getting worse. It's like buying a bigger bucket for a boat that's leaking.
Meanwhile, and this is the part nobody is writing about, the audience is moving. When your customer stops Googling and starts chatting for answers, you do not need better Google ads. You need to be inside the conversation. Read that line back 3 times before this episode ends.
Here's what OpenAI actually did that nobody's covering right. On May 5th, they opened a self-serve ads manager. No sales rep, no agency, no procurement. Any business can log in, load a card, and be in front of 900 million active users on ChatGPT's free and Go tiers. That's more than Google search runs in the US on some days.
Write this down. $3 to $5 per click on the CPC bid. Contextual matching, not cookies, not retargeting, based on what the user is actually asking ChatGPT in that moment.
Ads only show on the free and Go tiers, so anyone paying for Plus or Pro doesn't see them, which means you're reaching normal people asking normal questions, not the enterprise buyer who already has a favorite tool.
And right now, I want you to feel this. That auction is nearly empty compared to Google Ads. Fewer than 600 advertisers at launch. It's in the thousands now, sure, but Google Ads has 7 million advertisers.
Okay, 4 steps. What does the business owner do this week? Number 1, go to chatgpt.com/ads and open a self-serve account today, free to open. You will get an ads manager that looks like a stripped-down Google Ads interface. Load a card, set a daily cap of $20, and turn nothing on yet. Just get inside the room. Number 2.
Number 2, write down the 3 questions your best customer would ask ChatGPT the week before they hire someone like you. Not the fancy ones, the dumb ones. Best HVAC in Freehold. How much does Invisalign cost? Should I hire a bookkeeper or use QuickBooks? Those. Because contextual matching means your ad shows up when the question matches, not when a keyword matches. This is different.
Write one ad. Make it conversational, question-shaped. Not 20% off this month. Try this instead. Wondering if you actually need Invisalign? Here is a 5-minute self-check we send new patients.
Landing page. Which brings us to number 4. Build a landing page this week that answers the question you baited with and puts the offer at the bottom, not book now at the top. Answer, then offer. Anthropic's own numbers say ChatGPT referred traffic converts at 11.4% versus Google Organic at 5.3%. Twice the conversion rate, but only if you honor the intent.
You said this is Google Ads in 2003. Talk about that.
Here's the number I promised at the start. In 2003, Google Ads had fewer than 100,000 advertisers. AdWords Self-Serve had just launched. The average cost per click on high-value terms was 7 cents. 7 cents. And today, personal injury lawyer clicks in Los Angeles clear $150 a click. Some finance keywords are over $300.
The business owners who opened a Google Ads account in 2003 didn't just save money. They bought a permanent lead pipeline for the next 20 years at 2003 prices, and their competitors are still paying 2026 prices to catch up. So the ones who moved early didn't just survive.
They didn't survive. They bought their competitors, because every dollar those early advertisers spent came back as customers whose competitors couldn't afford to bid on. That's what a nearly empty auction feels like from the inside. And that door, the one OpenAI quietly opened on May 5th, that's exactly the same door. Same size, same asymmetry, same 24-month window before it closes.
So here's what you need to do. If you can execute those 4 steps yourself this week, do it. Free. Go. Beat the auction. But if you're running a business that already has 1,000 things happening and you know you won't get to it, this is exactly what AdValorem builds. Standard build, $3,500. 5 business days. We open the account for you, write your first 3 ads in the ChatGPT native voice, build the answer first landing page, and hand you the runbook so you can manage it going forward. Rush, $5,500, same deliverable in 48 hours if you want to be live before your next Monday morning.
And for owners running more than $10,000 a month in paid media across channels, the monthly desk at $7,500 a month, we manage the ChatGPT Ads account for you, launch a new ad every 2 weeks, and coordinate it with your Google and Meta, so nothing double counts.
This is a July decision. By September, every marketing agency will be selling this. The CPCs will already be climbing. The ones who open a seat in July learn on empty inventory. Everyone else pays the tuition 6 months late. Share this with one other business owner who's still adding zeros to their Google ad spend. They'll thank you in Q4. Stay early.